All right, so I do want to go over a couple of really important concepts that we went over in class yesterday, but to really hit this home, you have to understand that the math really does overlap into the science on this part. So when we talk about reading charts and graphs, this whole thing right here is called a coordinate plane or a coordinate grid sometimes. In science, what we're concerned about is quadrant number 1, so the one on the top right, especially today because all we're working with is positive integers. Whenever you chart your data, the 5 in this case and the 4, they both represent an ordered pair. The 5 is your x and the 4 is your y coordinate. So today when we collect data, we're going to be collecting our information and we're going to be plotting it just like you would in math using the ordered pair. We're also going to make an XY grid like this. We know that everything that's in the x-axis is controlled variable, which means that it is an independent variable. And when you look at our total graph, it makes sense that the independent variable will go on the bottom, which is our drop height, which is something we control, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And the resultant is our bounce height, how high the ball bounced as a result of how initially high we dropped the ball. So bounce height depends on drop height. Make sure you label your chart clearly, drop height versus bounce height. Make sure your dependent variable is labeled on your y-axis, and make sure that your independent variable is labeled on your x-axis. If you have any other questions, just let me know.